We got the ambulance going. We got the fire lighting. I mean, I pray everything is okay with this ambulance. But the energy is heated. Greetings, Aries. Welcome to your season. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy New Year. Oh my. So the sun is moving into your sign tomorrow, March 19th, and will be there until April 19th. It's your season. Like, whoa. Finally. And I know it's like, okay, it's my season. Like, where's everything at? Where's all the money at? Where's all the love at? Like, where's everything at? What is going on? You know how this goes. This is the start of the start. And we've got to give this time to build up. We've got different things moving at different times. I realized I was doing that in the kickoff and I'm like, I hate that. But my nose be itching when I'm doing my readings. I don't know why that is. I don't know why. The Devil, the Capricorn card of ambition and success. There's an achievement, a status, a place that you've been working to reach in your life, and you've arrived, even if it doesn't feel like everything is in place the way that you want it to. You know, you get to a place, you cross a like major milestone off of your list of major life to-dos, and then somehow you still have higher to climb. You still have another level to reach, and that's the feeling, you know. But the Capricorn card is pretty cool because, like, something about Capricorn energy, they're very strong, very successful. But it's odd because sometimes it feels like they're the only ones who don't know it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the successful one, but then they're like doubting their own like achievement. And so basically, don't do that. Like, just receive the level that you've reached in your life, even if your money isn't right, even, you know, exactly the way you want it to be. Whatever in your life is that is not like exactly the way that you want it to be, that's the next, right? That's the next thing to knock off your list. But there is something that you have achieved. There is a place that you've been working to reach, and you've done it. You've done it. You know, there, of course, this chaos is still here. Everything, Venus is in Pisces. Mars is getting ready to move into Pisces. Like, we've still got this Piscean energy, very much so creating chaos in your life. And, you know, part of the reason why it might be challenging and it might feel just frustrating, because it is now your season, and because Mercury is now in Aries, and you're like, Mercury's in Aries, it's time to go, like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mercury's in Aries, like, in your mind, you're like, I got it, I know. But every time you try to do it out in the world, it's like, and everything falls to the ground, and money pours out, and it feels like the risks that you want to take are actually horrible decisions. You know what I'm saying? And that energy persists while, you know, Mars will move into Pisces in just a few days. Mars will enter Pisces on March 22nd and be there until April 30th. You've got a good month of waiting. You've got a good month of feeling your way through. And instinct is different than feeling. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. Instinct is different, you know, than feeling. Feeling is not your strength. Instinct is your strength. So now you're being asked to feel, and it's like, okay, but I just want to move off of my instinct and go. But your meter is kind of it's wonky right now. It's wonky. There's obstacles at every turn. Like this expansion, this bigger push, this bigger place that you want to go is here. Trust that. But the way in which you want to, and maybe the way that you want to go about it, is not supported at this time. And that's really hard. It's really hard. So we've got until, the beginning of May. The beginning of May, you can go. The beginning of May, you find your way out. You find a way that's supported. You find a way that makes sense. You find a way that you can stand in the light. You find a way to change into this person. Find the opportunity, that thing that you're looking for. You find a way at the beginning of March. So what do you do in the meantime? In the meantime, look at yourself. Don't put this on the outside. Don't make it about the outside. This is about you. Aries season. It's about you. Yeah? It's about you. And the cool thing is, as much as it's about you, and as much as you have to make this make sense for you, and you have to give it time and wait for it to make sense and wait for the right way forward to open up, you fortunately have a full moon, lunar eclipse happening in your house of relationships on March 25th. So literally, I think next Monday. So you're not alone, okay? If you feel like you're alone, and you definitely may feel alone, part of you, there's a part of you that's creating that, that's creating that isolated experience, and you just need to call people. You just need to reach out to someone who makes you feel very safe, find an outlet. You're not alone. You're just in a period, you're cooking up. You feel me? And the full moon in Libra on the 25th is going to be a sweet moment of bringing you closer to people that you really just need right now. This annual period of not just being that spiritual, I wouldn't even say just like guru, it's connecting. It's really letting your thoughts be your thoughts, the King of Swords, and letting people validate those thoughts, but also push up against you, and just, it's connection. It's just sometimes you just need to talk. And sometimes people just need to talk to you. Yeah, the King of Swords is like, there is this need to be super clear. It is what it is. I know what I need to do now. I know what I need to research. I know what I need to look into. I know what my plan needs to be, or at least the next course of action in terms of my responsibilities, especially in this chaos. I know what I need to do. The King of Swords, you know exactly what you need to do. And it just has to be done. It's not emotional. It's just, I need to call this person. I need to make this plan. I need to pull this information together. I need to learn this information really fast. Whatever it is, I need to align. Yeah. And yeah, it's going to take some work. Mercury is moving Mercury is in your sign, lovingly. And it is going retrograde on April 1st. And so here we are, this Mercury energy going retrograde, bringing those opportunities from the past, especially in terms of connection, but also creative passions and, you know, business pursuits. It's bringing it to the forefront. And this Hermit energy is the chance to look at those past opportunities and pick the ones that are really worthy of your time and energy. The ones that feel good, but also the ones that make you feel like, as much as we could make money off of this, and we gotta make money off of this, I get it. This shit feels right. It feels dope. When you connect to that, I trust this person, and it feels dope, you'll do the work. The work is work, but it flows, you know? And this Mercury retrograde, I think you'll be fine. But I think the thing that this energy wants you to create for yourself, Mercury's in Aries, it wants you to create something for yourself. It wants you to work. It wants you to get more deeply connected to your mind and your body. But it knows that you want to take action and you want to build and you want to help even. And this Virgo Hermit energy here is selective, and it's allowed to be selective about where it puts its time and energy. It knows everybody could use help and does its best, but it's going to make a choice. It's going to choose the best opportunity for it based off of very specific criteria. And for you, especially in terms of work, but also in terms of love, you want it to feel right in your heart, and you want it to feel dope and inspiring. And that is, you know, this person from the past, especially if they are a Virgo, there's definitely connection here, but there's a lot of conflict in this relationship that I don't, if it's not really productive and really in a way that makes you feel good, if you're not every day jumping into new levels of success in whatever it is that you're doing, this is not the person. Okay, so Mercury will be retrograde in Aries starting on April 1st through April 25th. And the way that this person, especially this Virgo, wants to stand in as this person, if you are not at each day reaching new levels of success, especially in terms of your personal passions and desires, but also the things that are most important to you right now, that you've deemed important to you, that you realize you need for your life, if you are not growing in those areas day in and day out, if you are fighting with this person day in and day out, they are not the one. They are not the person that should be getting your energy, your love right now. And Venus will move into Aries on April 5th. And we've had this conversation before. We are fire signs. We have energy to give. You know what I'm saying? We have energy to give. And Venus in Aries is, you can give your energy, you can help this person, this, you know, so-called love interest. You can help them, you can pour into them, you can push them to the top of the industry, you could push them to the top of the mountain, you can, you know, make them feel like the dopest, most creative, most inspiring person on earth. But the question that Venus in Aries will have for you on April 5th is, starting on April 5th, is how good does this person make you feel? The Magician. What does this person give to you? in a way that you don't have to manipulate them to do it. Does this person day in and day out make you feel like you have all the tools that you need to get to exactly where you want and need to be day in and day out? And if you haven't found that person, this is the time to manifest it, manifest them. And Venus in Aries starting on April 5th says you can call this person towards you. Yeah. I'm not even going to tell you that you need to solve these issues in your life. You already know what you need to do. You already know what you need to do. And you already know that if things aren't moving right now, it's because it's just conflict right now. You feel me? Like, you know, like you're doing what you need to do. So I don't need to tell you. We have a new moon in your sign on April 8th. New moon solar eclipse. I don't need to tell you. You already know. You already know. And as soon as Mars moves out of your sign on April 30th, like, just understand the stress that you have, that you're feeling about work and about love and about just where you're at in your life, and the doubt that it's creating within you and making you feel broke and small, whatever those feelings are. Relax. Take the wins where they slide in, as we called out these different moments. The new moon on the 8th and Venus in Aries on the 5th will greatly smooth things out in terms of work. Find peace in that. And it will show you exactly where, in terms of love, you should be investing your time and energy. What is worth building on top of and brings you peace of mind at the same time. I'm excited for this fresh start in your life and where you're headed now. The decision to focus on your needs before the needs of others is not a crime. It is liberation. And the people who love you the most, love you the most, will learn to respect that. Yeah? Just don't forget about us, you know? I love you, Aries. I will see you in Taurus season. In the meantime, you can schedule your private and birth chart readings with me. The Aries season playlist, your playlist Pulse, is out now on Apple Music, and the Aries season kickoff Instinct is available now on YouTube and Patreon. You can sign up for readings and access the playlist through the link in my bio. See you guys in Aries season. Love you so much.